Welcome to Shore Perspectives, a community feature of WESR Radio, highlighting the spirit of the shore from those who call it home.
Melanie Parker, and we are currently in Painter, Virginia. So I was thinking about this the other day. I think this is our 11th year. We started in 2014, started very small, that I was looking for a way to give back to the community at Christmas. I was looking past, like the big commercial Christmas. I wanted to do something that was more community involved. And with that, I discovered that the Eastern Shore Coalition Against Domestic Violence existed, and I decided I wanted to help them in some way. So I started making these kits that we later started calling Freedom Starter kits, and they had basic needs in them: shampoo, conditioner, toothbrush, toothpaste, all those things that you need for everyday life that are basically essentials. But if you had ran from an abusive spouse, you may have not had those things. And this was something very small that started on my kitchen table, and by the end, we had done over 100 kits that year. So the next year, ESVA, Eastern Shore Coalition Against Domestic Violence, said, "How do you feel about shopping for a family for Christmas?" We said yes, and then when I started talking to everybody, they said, "Let's do all the families." So since that year, we've been doing Christmas for every family there. The Christmas drive for ESVA and being part of ESVA Freedom Starters is very important to me, and why I started it and keeping myself involved in it is that I am also a survivor of domestic violence. So I understand the impact it has to finally have the bravery and the confidence and the need to get out, but that's all you have left. You don't actually have any of your items that you need to carry on a normal life every day. Even for me, I didn't realize how many people have been in a situation like this until probably when I started being involved with the Christmas drive with ESVA. And the more I spoke about it publicly, the more people came to me and said, I was in an abusive relationship. My daughter was, my friend is, this family member was. And there's so many levels of violence and manipulation that it covers such a huge spectrum, and it's so frightening, just everything and how many people there are. Just like it's still to this day, it doesn't stop. Like I will see people and they're like, "I'm so glad you do this because I know so and this happened to them." The drive is fast and furious. It really is. We usually get our list by Thanksgiving. Maria at ESVA was a huge help this year, and I said, "Can we do it the week before Thanksgiving?" And she came through. That's my girl. And so with the drive, when it starts, we have several different ways that you can help out. And we have designed it that way because not everybody has time to shop. Not everybody has money to shop. But there's almost a way for everybody to give to this situation somehow. You can adopt somebody from our angel tree. And we have them separated into adults, children, male, female age groups. So you can really hone in on someone that you feel very comfortable shopping for. Then you can also donate money or gift cards. We have a GoFundMe that's set up. We also will shop at Walmart that day. So if you want to buy us a Walmart gift card and drop that by, we will use that towards the funds. We also use those gift cards to give to the mothers, or so some of them will ask for Walmart, Food Lion, Rural Farms is another good one, so they can put gas in their car to get to work. Those are really great gift cards. Then also, last year we had an Amazon wish list. I think we'll do that again this year. We just haven't got to that point yet. And generally on that, what we're looking to do is put big ticket items or harder to find items that aren't easy to pick up locally. That's really nice because we're like, oh, that really weird gift this kid's asking for, we know we're not going to have to struggle on shopping day to find that. And then also we have, you can volunteer for wrapping. We have a gift wrapping station at Eastern Shore Animal Hospital for 3 days in a row. That is the 18th, 19th, and 20th. I believe that should be a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We will be here wrapping all of those gifts, and it's a lot of gifts because it's 65 people, so at least right now. So we'll be wrapping full and steady for those days. And then just spreading the word about us. We try to post on Facebook a lot, so it's easy to share that information with everybody. And that's helpful in itself because we have met so many new people, especially like the last 2 years, we've really gained a lot of people that we haven't seen before helping us out. So word of mouth is huge to us. Shopping day is crazy. If I had to sum it in one word, we will get together, we go to Walmart. We usually start really early in the morning with a lot of coffee. We get to Walmart as a group of us. We have our list, and on our list we have everybody. And we will have people that we need to shop their whole entire list. Some people we just need to pick up a couple items. On shopping day, a lot for the children is balancing. If you have a sibling, you understand what it's like to look over and see that your sister got all the things and you didn't get as much as you asked for. So we do a lot of balancing that day. We usually have 4 to 5 shopping carts, and we have runners who run out, and they're the ones doing all the picking out clothes. Then we have people back at the carts, they're labeling everything. It's pretty chaotic. It's a little stressful because there's not a really good way for us to tally how much money we are spending when we're doing it. So when we get up to the register, there have been times we are holding our breath watching the screen saying, are we going to have enough money for this? And somehow magically we do. Like, a lot of times it is right on the money, but we get it. And then we bring all of it back to Eastern Shore Animal Hospital, and then we start sorting. So the very next morning at 8 o'clock, we are ready to go and start wrapping. I still have to talk to Wade from F&G Auto. He has donated a U-Haul truck to us several years now. And that has made such a huge difference. You don't realize how much a U-Haul can be life-changing when you're delivering gifts. The first few years, we were putting them all in our vehicles, which is kind of crunchy. You've spent all this time making these gifts very pretty, and now you're trying to put them all in the back of a Chevy Blazer, and it's hard. And we had to make several trips, a couple of years, but the more Escadiv has grown, the more our drive has grown. And the one year we had the biggest U-Haul they offer, and it was still packed. We deliver to Escadiv, and then their advocates will take those packages and gifts and deliver them to the families. Even though I have their wish list, I never know their name. I never know where exactly they are, who they are. It really is, it's a huge kind of gift because you are just trusting the universe that, you're doing everything right that they're looking for. And so we never get to see that aspect of it. So yeah, we unload everything. Thankfully at the new shelter, there's lots of space. The place that we unloaded before was so tiny, but now the shelter has such a nice lobby that we can unload everything into. It happens fast. It's like 20 minutes and everything's done, and you kind of stand back and you're like, oh gosh, what do I do with my life now? Because this has been my life for 3 or 4 weeks. And then after we leave, the advocates pull everything that belongs to the people they are helping, and then they deliver those out to them. So yeah, it's really neat. Facebook really is our hub of communication there, where we have information about the virtual angel tree. You can pick out who you want to sponsor there. Just shoot us a message, say, hey, I want to do a mom that's between 20 to 25. So shoot us a message who you're looking for, and we will best match you up. And we are very, very flexible with that. Like, if I give you a list and you're saying that's more than I'm looking to spend, then let's look at somebody else, or let's figure out how we can divvy that up and you take a few of those items. So you can reach us there for that. We do have a cell phone number that's you can call or text, and that is listed on our Facebook page. And yeah, the messenger on Facebook page. So that's probably the easiest ways to get up with us. We definitely want to thank the people in our community, especially businesses that help us out in this. Obviously, Eastern Shore Animal Hospital is our wrapping zone, and they put up with me for the next 3 weeks, and I am a crazy person during this time, so definitely thank them. Up in Oak Hall, Mr. Sparky and Benjamin Franklin Plumbing, that business is a drop zone, and they have been since day one. Dowdy's Funeral Home, they are also a drop zone in Exmoor, and that's super nice to have something right in the middle of town there. Rayfields in Cape Charles is also a drop zone, and they have been there since day one. And also my husband's shop, Parker's Tire and Service in Sheridan, that is also a drop zone there. F&G Auto, they have helped us with the U-Haul every year, and like I said, I cannot thank them enough for that, because that makes our lives so much easier. We have lots of organizations and churches that help us also, and they are amazing. They come through every time too. And just anybody who wants to wrap, help us shop, anything like that, you guys are amazing, and I thank you so much for being part of this every single year. this gift, it does, you know, obviously it's something that's going to be wrapped, that's going to be handed over to people. But right now, these people they have had the scariest year of their life, and it probably feels like the loneliest year of their life. And they are now making this huge, huge change where they have felt very isolated, alone, and not loved. And here they are at Christmas, and they might be by themselves. You know, they've obviously left an abuser, but do they have family? Do they have friends in the area? You know, things that we don't know. And we want to make them know that they are seen and that they are loved, and they have the power to get through this and have an amazing life after this situation that they've survived.
For Shore Perspectives and WESR Radio, I'm Kelley Gaskell.